Hello there, this video is about junctions, how to approach junctions, how to spot an open junction, how to spot a closed junction. So I'm just doing a left turn into this side road. So when you come to a junction, you got choices. You can either go because it's safe, you can either stop because it's not safe, or there's a third choice, which is I'm not too sure. And that third choice basically means I'm going to slow down and give way. So don't take risks, that's the main thing you got to do. So we're going to go left at this one here. So it's centre mirror left, and I'm slowing down for second gear, and it's an open junction. I can see quite clearly on the right, I can see clearly on the left that there's nothing coming that's affecting me, and that's before I even got there. So that's what's called an open junction, which means that you can see clearly on both sides. If you couldn't, then you would slow down and give way. We're going to go left at this one. So centre mirror left, signalling, slowing down for second gear again. This one's a little bit harder. I can't see, there's a fence, there's a car there, so it's a bit of a closed one. So I'm going to start slowing down. Now it's definitely clear on the right, but the left I can't see. So I'm just going to check, it's clear, and I'm off, because that car on my left was blocking my view. There could have been a parked car there, a kid about to cross the road. So you just got to take that into account. We're just going to follow the road ahead at these two roundabouts, these two little mini ones, and we're going to keep doing junctions. So every time we come to a junction, we're going to have a look. And just bear in mind, when you come to emerge out of a junction, is the speed of the road. So we're going to do a right turn here. At the moment, I'm in Bletchley, Milton Keynes, and the roads I'm on at the moment are 30 mile an hour maximum speed. But if you're coming out of a road that's got a higher speed limit, and you can see a car in the distance, you need to make sure that that car's not going to approach you like a rocket, because if he is, then you should be giving way. So bear that in mind, where on a slow road you've got more chance to get out easier. So we're just going to drive down here, and we'll do some more junctions down here. And just while I'm driving, I'll just talk about what I can see ahead of me. So the road bends to the left, and there's a few parked cars on the right. So there's possibly a small chance of a car going around that blue one who I can't see straight away. So I'm just looking. I'm not bombing it. I'm doing about 25 miles an hour. I'm going to do a right turn to start with. I'm slowing down for second gear, and there's nothing coming down the road, and there's nothing that's causing a problem at the junction. Now at the end of here, this junction, I'm going to do a right turn, and I can't see on the left, the right I can. But I'm going to do, a right turn I'm going to do. So I'm slowing down to stop because I couldn't see on the left, and there's a car coming, and now I'm clear. So it's that right, left, right checking is the minimum you want to do. So when you're with your instructor and saying to you, you've got to check to your right, your left and your right, that double check to the right is to make sure you've not missed anything on the right, because that right's going to be the first car that hits you. The left hits you as you're crossing the road, the right hits you on the right. And if you can avoid that by just slowing down and checking, then you won't get bumped. So I'm doing a left turn at this little roundabout, and everyone's giving way, so I'm going to make a move. So that car that in front of me who stopped on the roundabout forced the car on my right to stop, so I took advantage of it then. Everyone, a bit of a catch-22, everyone stopped for everyone else, and someone's going to make a move, so I took advantage of that and made a move. So we're looking down here, that truck's had a good look, it's waiting, and I'm doing about 27 miles an hour at the moment, and all we're going to do is a right, so we'll do a right turn to that little area around here, and we'll do some junctions around here. So centre mirror right, signalling, no one by the pedestrian crossing, slowing down for second gear. There's a car coming, so I'm slowing down to stop at the point where I want to turn, because there's a car behind him. I don't want to shoot past the right turn, otherwise it's going to be difficult. And I'm popping it in first gear, gas and biting point where I'm waiting. I'll easy make that one. It's on a 30 mile an hour road. And the left turn into here. little side road. Now there's a bin truck down there, I can see it, so I've got to be careful because I'm going to go around in a bit of a circle here. I don't want to get caught out by the bin truck. So if you're going around in an area and you know you're going to do a bit of a loop, remember the things that you passed. So a left at the end of the road, centre mirror left, signal. I'm slowing back down. Now I can't see on the right because of them bushes. The white car's making it difficult, and the left I can see it's clear. So I'm slowing down, first gear, definitely clear now. Where I popped into first gear then because second gear would have stalled. Left at the end. This car's on the right making it hard. And I'm slowing down to be careful, and I'm just double checking because on my right then there's loads of parked cars. And I'm just making sure there's nothing that's in the blind spot of a parked car. And then we're going to do a right emerge. Now remember that there's a bin truck down there seen a few minutes ago. So we're slowing down, and because there's a road on my right, the bin truck's a bit further back there. I'm looking and I'm being a bit careful, and I'm holding that clutch nice and steady, and a left turn here, checking, just approach it slowly. So what I'm doing there with the pedals, if anyone wondered, is I've got a bit of gas on and the clutch is a little bit lower, so I'm touching that left clutch pedal, taking some of the sting out of it so I don't try and pull forward and it stops it from stalling. So I'm riding the clutch a little bit there. So you'll find that when you're doing lots of little turns, left and right turns, your left foot's probably going to be on the clutch or covering the clutch, so that if you have to stop or you have to slow down, you're lowering it, you're not kind of getting caught out and stalling. Because one of the mistakes people tend to do is they'll approach something about to go and then slow down and then change their mind to go, and they're in the wrong gear at that point, so they end up stalling. So we're going to do a right turn coming up at the first roundabout. I'm going to go a little bit wider because there's a car I thought I was going to pull out then for a second. I'm dropping down a second, checking to the right, giving way. There's a car who's going there. Yeah, he's going to pull out. Gives me opportunities to go. And my back tyre's just going to skim that centre island then at the same time. So I'm going to take the next left turn, then we'll come to a junction again. So it's centre mirror left, signalling left. I'm coming down from third to second gear, letting it help slow me down, and I'm not jumping off that clutch, slowly lift off it, no rush. And there's a junction ahead of us, and I'm going to do a right emerge. Now when you're doing a right emerge, you're crossing two lanes, so you've got to be a bit more cautious. Centre right, signalling, and not being afraid to stop. So there's a car on the right, and she's watching me, so she's letting me go, and I'm going at the same time, so we're both going. Yeah, so we kind of got eye contact then, because she looked at me, she thought I was going to go, I thought she was going to go, we both moved at the same time. Bit of a turn in the road, both of us. Bit like a crossroads at that point. And I'm slowing down, definitely clear. And I'm going left here. I'm just checking, there's nothing. I see with the wind, bin bags are flying everywhere. I'm looking right down the road, it's clear. Because if it wasn't, I'll be giving way possibly here because of all the parked cars. I was spaced out, and I'm going at a nice angle to avoid the cars. And this is where, like I say, I was in second gear, but I lowered the clutch a little bit then because I didn't want to go too fast. So there's a car coming through, I can just about see him. So I'm just gonna, oh, he's turning now. I wasn't too sure what he was doing then for a second. So I'm back up to third gear, looking down the road. And at the end of this road, we're going to do a right turn. And I know it's going to be difficult because I remember about 5 minutes ago going past it and there's parked cars right on the junction, making it difficult. So we're going to go right, centre mirror right. See that grey car on the right? It's difficult because I've got to go round it on the wrong side of the road on the junction. So I'm slowing down to stop. Now, there's an out behind me, so I'm just going to talk what I'm going to do. There's a car on my left coming up pretty quick, a bit too quick to be honest for the spend. Because if a car can run a car, I should be panicking then. I've got two cars on my right that are right near the junction, so I'm looking right up the road because when I pull out, I've got to be on the wrong side of the road to go round them. And that's why that car on my left end should have been going a bit slower because you can't see what's coming. and that's a right turn. So yeah, if in doubt, if it looks dangerous, slow yourself down, don't take risks. I'm checking to the right and left. I can see clearly before I even got there then that it was clear, so it's a nice open junction. So even though it's a nice uphill one, it's easier. And I approached it at a safe speed then. I was in second gear, I'm doing about, if I had to guess, about between 5 and 10 miles an hour at that point. You know, off the gas, letting the hill slow me down. So open ones, if you can see clearly and it's clear, then you can go. But if you're not sure, you got to play it safe. You can't take any risks. Now, if you come to a stop junction, it's got the red hexagon saying stop, and it's got the white paint on the ground saying stop with a solid white line. Even if it looks clear, stop and look. Don't just shoot out. I'll tell you a story actually of one of my pupils. I'd done a mock test with her, and this is going back about 6-7 years, maybe longer than that. And we've done this test route, and she comes to stop junction, and as she comes to it, she slowed down. It was a left turn at the end of the road, so it was a left turn at the stop junction. She slowed down, stopped, popped in first gear, checked and moved off. She got round and she was fine. She passed the mock test with me. A couple of days later, she got a driving test, the same route exactly, which is like a coincidence, and failed for not stopping at the stop junction. So I said to the woman, "What happened?" "Oh, well, it was clear, but it's a stop junction. You've got to stop. You've got to look. It's a stop junction because it's a dangerous corner." So we're going to do a right turn at the end of it, centre mirror right. And I can't see again on the left. That's why I can't see, because I definitely can't come in. Checking both ways, and because it's a slow road, that blue car coming up the hill now was far away. Mirror signal left. And remember, if you're entering a faster road, bear in mind the cars need more space on the approach. So that's it really. It's just a quick video on junctions, approaching them, and just being careful, using the right decisions. And remember, if you don't know when you're approaching what to do, slow yourself down, get that position, stop, first gear, have a look, and then move off. Don't chance it. Good luck with your lessons. I'm hoping this short video helps you. If it does, fantastic. Give it the thumbs up. Take care.